welcome to this new video tutorial of Facebook Chatbot for the Magento 2 platform. And in today's video tutorial, we'll be showing you the backend configuration that is required for this particular plugin to properly work on the front end. Apart from that, we'll also be showing you the Facebook end, where we'll be showing you how to generate the tokens and how to log into your Facebook business account, how to create a new app, how to set up the messenger for the products, how to create the Facebook page, and how to find the access tokens, how we can copy the tokens within the plugin configuration, within the what we say as the admin backend panel module options. Apart from that, we will also be showing you how to set up the webhooks, how to select the subscription fields, and how to verify and save the same options there. And lastly, we'll also be showing you how to set up the basic other settings at the Facebook end. That's how we can enter the store address, how we can set up the privacy policy URL, how to upload an image for the app icon itself. So let's get ahead and let's see how this particular module, that's the Facebook chatbot for Magento 2 works. So I'll be taking you to the admin backend panel first. I'll show you the configuration settings. Then we'll be looking at the front end, wherein we'll be trying to chat with the chatbot at the Facebook Messenger itself. And lastly, I'll be showing you the requirements that I've already told you, that are the how to create an app, setting up the messenger itself, how to get the access tokens, and the other things as well. So first of all, let me take you to the admin backend panel and let me show you what different configurations are there that are required to be done before making use of this particular plugin. So let me take you to the admin backend now. So here I'm at the Magento web store backend panel right now. So I'll be logging into my admin account by typing in my username and my password and tapping the sign in button thereafter. So I've logged into the admin backend panel, and after we have successfully installed this particular plugin, to configure it we need to navigate through stores and then configuration. So under the configuration page, under the web code block, we have this chatbot submenu option. So right now we have some other plugins installed as well. So after you've installed this particular module, that's the Facebook chatbot for Magento 2, then under the web code block you'll have this chatbot sub option. So here we have some settings that need to be configured under the web pool Facebook chatbot. So let's go through each of them one by one. So the very first option that we have is to make this particular plugin as active or not. So you can choose a yes for enabling this particular plugin, otherwise you can set it as no to disable it. Then we have the access token. So here you need to enter the access token key that we have obtained from the Facebook app. So in the end of this particular video, I'll be showing you how to get these things as well. So we need to enter the access token from our Facebook account after we have generated the app. Thereafter we'll have this access token. Then we have the verification token. So here you can basically enter any kind of a text, and then you'll have to use the same text for the Facebook app setup as well. So while you are setting up the Facebook app within the Facebook account, at that time you need to make use of the exact name that you have entered here under the verification token, so as to make the particular app work. So under the verification token you can enter any text, and then the same should be used within the Facebook app that we will be going to create at the Facebook end. Then we have salutation. So basically here you can set up the different what we say as the messages that would be sent out to the customers after they have inputted a kind of what we say as any text that they have entered. So basically these are the responses that would be shown back to the customers after they have entered some kind of a text over the Facebook Messenger chatbot window. Then we have the salutation messages. So here you can set up the exact messages for each of the what we say as responses that the customers have created. We can also set up the not found message, as you can see here. Then we can also set up the product search keywords. So we can set up the keywords that can be used by the customers to search for the product. So if a customer types in products, then products would be displayed. All product displays all the products. Similarly, other options can also be set up. Then we have the product search message. So after a customer has searched for a product within the chatbot messenger window, after searching for the product, he can view this particular search message. So you can set up that search message as well. And lastly, we have the welcome greeting message. As soon as the customer sees the shopbot messenger window, he'll be basically welcomed by a greeting message. That greeting message can be set up here within this particular section. So this was basically the initial configuration that we require for the proper working of the Facebook chat bot plugin for the Magento 2 platform. So now what I'll be doing is I'll be showing you the customer end view, wherein I'll be showing you basically how the customers would be able to make use of the Facebook chatbot for searching the products and the other things as well. So let me take you to the web store front end again, and let me show you the same now. And thereafter we'll be showing you the other things that are required for the backend, that is the access token, verification token, and how to create the pages as well. So let's go to the front end now, and let's see how the customers would be easily able to make use of the Facebook chatbot for the Magento 2 platform itself. So right now I'm at the Facebook page, that's facebook.com. So what I'll be doing is I'll be initially logging into my personal account. So I'll tap on the login button here. So after a customer has logged into his account, what he can do is he can search for the e-commerce web page so as to start the chat with the chatbot. So for that, what we'll be doing is we'll be tapping here on the messages or the messenger first. Alright, this is the messenger. Otherwise, you can also see that we have our pages, 5 different pages, and here we have the Magento 2 test chatbot that we have already set up a page. So what we can do is we can basically go and tap on that. That's the Magento 2 test chatbot. So from here we can also access the pages that the admin has created for this particular thing. So now let's tap on this messenger icon here, and now let's go to the Magento 2 test chatbot basically. So this is the pages chatbot for the Magento 2 platform. So let me tap that up, and now you can see this Magento 2 test chatbot has come up. And here what the customer can do is he can ask for any of his queries that he wants to ask. So for example, if I type in products and I'll enter the message there, so now you can see that the chatbot is replying me back after I've entered products. Here we can see please search something else so I can help you in a better way. So the chatbot has basically displayed me certain products here, wherein for the products we have the options to show it on the exact what we say as the site. So if I type on this first initial link that it has provided, it would take me to the actual website where this particular product is there. So here's the page for the product. So here you can see that we have been redirected to the exact page for the thing there. Now let's come back to this particular section here. So even I can type in, for example, if I want to check the options for this particular, whether if there are any options, I can tap on options. And after tapping options, you can see that no options are available for this particular product. So if a product is having some kind of options like sizes, there is a different price range maybe, then if we choose as options for that particular product, then the options will also be displayed to us, the exact ones, so that we can tap on them and check which different options are there for that particular thing. So also, for example, now if I tap on images for this particular product, that's the jeans. So here you can see that it says that this product does not have any more images. So this is the actual product page for this product, and here we can see that we have only one image. So now, for example, if I type in a bag, now let's see what the chatbot brings us up. All right. So here you can see that he has given me some recommendations. So he has given this line here. Awesome, let's try these out. So I can tap on this to visit this particular site. I can check the images and options. Let's tap on the options and let's see if there are any options. There are no options available. Let's tap on images. Alright, this bag has some images as well, a green, lightish green color and an orange one. So that was how basically the customer can interact with the chatbot for the page that the admin has created, and that way the customer can set up the options wherein the chatbot brings up the answers, and from there the customers can see or with the particular product on the actual website or the actual e-commerce website. The customer can also check whether there are any options for a particular product, and the customer can also check the images. If there are multiple images, then those would also be brought up. And also you can see that what's your price range the chatbot is asking, and so we can also enter a custom range. So for example, if I enter 50, sorry, I'm really sorry for that. So if I enter 50, let's see what it does. So after tapping in, all right, so it has basically brought up something else for the 50 that I've entered, a product basically. So that was how the customer would be able to make use of the Magento 2 chatbot or the Facebook itself by logging into their account and then basically searching for the web page that's the Magento 2 test chatbot as we have set it up. And then he can directly interact with the chatbot for the product information there. He can also filter the products according to the price range, can check the options that are available for a particular product. If there are multiple images, he can also see the multiple images, and if he wants to visit the e-commerce store where these products are available, he can tap on the show on site button as well, a link as well. So that was the customer end. Now let me take you to the Facebook end once again, and let me show you how we can basically log into the Facebook account, create a new app, set up the messenger, and how we can get the access tokens for the backend configuration that we already did. So here is the configuration. So we'll be checking the access token as well. So now what I'll do is I'll just take you to the Facebook end once again, and let's see how we can do the things there by generating the tokens and other things as well. So to generate a new app, what we need to do is we need to navigate to the developers.facebook.com. all right, and there on the top right hand corner you can see this particular my apps. So basically right now I'm logged into my Facebook account, so I've just typed in developers.facebook.com and it has displayed the page itself. Now I'll tap on the my apps, and here you can see the create app option is there. I'll tap on that. Tapping on that would allow us to create a new app and the app ID as well. So let me say we'll set up the name as my chatbot. We need to enter our contact email. Then I'll be tapping on the create app ID button that you can see at the bottom right hand corner, and tapping that up brings up the security check. So here we'll need to check the option for the reCAPTCHA, and now we need to tap the submit button for creating a new app. So as soon as I've created a new app, you'll see that we have come to this particular section under the Facebook for developers. On the left hand side you can see the app name that I've just created, that's the my chatbot. Here we can see the app ID is visible there, so we can set it in the development or the production mode by tapping this. But before making it to the production mode, we need to verify our app from the Facebook itself. So after we have reached this particular section here, what we need to do is we need to choose this particular messenger. As you can see, we need to set it up. So I'll tap here on the setup button for this messenger. So this would customize the way we interact with the people on the messenger. So after tapping that up, you see this particular screen would appear. So after that, you can see now we are back onto our dashboard. where we chose the messenger app that we set up. So that was how we can set up the app. We can create the app. Now what we need to do is we need to move further, and now on my dashboard what I need to do is under products, under that via messenger, we'll tap that up, and here we have the settings section. Let me tap on that, and this would bring up the messenger settings here. So here we have the messenger platform. We can get started. We can get the access tokens from this section. Now after we've created the app, then we had this messenger thing. We, after creating the app, we added the messenger, then we came back to our chatbot section, the app section, and here we tap the settings, and here we have the access tokens that we can make use of. And now we can do one thing. We need to add a page basically. So I'll tap on the create new page, and this will bring up the section to create a new page. So here I can create a new page by tapping on the business or brand option. So let's tap it up. Let me set the name of the page as my chatbot page. We can choose the category where this particular app basically belongs to, and thereafter I can tap on the continue button, and now you can see that a new page would be created. And we can also then edit the page as well. We can set up the profile picture also. So for now I'll just tap on the skip button. I'll tap the skip once again for this step number 2 as well. Alright, so now we will be redirected to our new page. That's the my chatbot page. So here you can see that right now we have created our new page. That's the my chatbot page, and the customers can now basically search this particular page to chat with the chatbot there. So I can basically search the my chatbot page here within here, within the top section, and this page would be displayed to the customers. And then the customer can also tap here on the messenger, and he can basically choose the messenger app itself. That's the Magento 2 test chatbot, or the chatbot that you've just created. So now let me show you how we can get the access token. So for that, what I'll do is I'll take you back to the page where we created the new page. Now here I can add or remove the pages. So we created the my chatbot page. Now I'll come back to this section to add a new page, and then we can generate the access token for use. So here we can tap as continue as MobiCool. So we can choose our page. So here is the my chatbot page. Now I'll tap next. So here we can submit for the login review as well. So thereafter I'll tap on the done button. So now linking my chatbot to Facebook. So the app that we created would now be synchronized with the Facebook itself. So I'll tap OK here after the confirmation, and thereafter we'll be taken back, and now you can see that under the access token my app has been added, and here we can tap the generate token button, and on the token generated we can see the my chatbot page, the page that we created. You can set it as the name of your web store itself as well. And then we have our access token as well. So we can tap the copy button here, and then we can basically navigate to the backend and paste the same thing here under the access token section. Alright, so that was much basically, and now we can show you how we can set up the webhooks. So here we can add the callback URL basically. So here you can set up it as, I'll just show you that. So for the callback URL you can set it as your web store address, and then /chatbot/index. So it would be like, I'll just show you once again, it would be like HTTPS. So basically, to make use of this particular plugin as well, you need to have your website on the HTTPS, that's the secure socket, and here we can enter example.com/chatbot/index. So here you can enter the verify token button, the token that we just got, and we can verify and save this edit callback URL as well. So that was much basically about the Facebook chatbot for the Magento 2 platform, and I hope it helped you out to understand that how a chatbot can be basically created or the Facebook, and how the customers can come to your Facebook web page that you have created, and on the web page they can tap on the messenger icon and can search for your page or the messenger option there to chat directly with the chatbot that you have. And the customers can ask the queries to the chatbot, like they can search for the products, the product range, they can check the options of the products as well, and they can even what we say check the images, and can directly what we say as they can also view the exact website where the products are basically being sold out. So tapping that icon would directly take them to the actual website where the product would be available for purchase. And if you have any questions or queries regarding this particular plugin, then you can always get back to us at support@webpool.com, or you may raise a ticket at webpool.ubdesk.com. And apart from that, if you find any difficulties in understanding this, then you can also check the user guide that I've added within the description section itself. And that's all for the Facebook chatbot for the Magento 2 platform. And thanks for watching, and have a great day ahead.